Part of the TMJ work includes working right under the mandible. We've got some really interesting muscles under there called the digastric muscles. I'm going to put my fingers right here under the mandible, just like so, and go ahead and touch the roof of your mouth. Great, and you feel them engage when that happens. I like to work this area just to kind of, again, check off another box in the potential suspects that might, the usual suspects that might be involved in TMJ issues. So here I go, sinking in here. And what I like to do is not go too far back. Again, we don't want to get into any salivary gland area, any sensitive areas that might occur when we get behind the mandible right here. So I'll usually use 2 fingers, middle finger and ring finger, and get right in here to end range and then feel for directional resistance. Now, here's a very important piece. When we work this area, I don't pull up. I'm not pulling up and jamming the mandible up into the skull. You might induce a headache if you start to do that. It might feel very uncomfortable to the client. So we don't want to do that. As I sink into end range, that's as far as I'll go. I'm not going to sink in any further past end range. And then once I'm there, I'm going to go in the anterior direction, in the posterior direction. There it is. It's very definite. That posterior direction is where I'm feeling that directional resistance. The other thing is, I'm not working both sides at the same time. If I start working both sides at the same time, it's very easy for me to start going in this direction and start jamming the mandible up into the skull. Big no-no, I don't want to do that. So let's go back in here. Again, sinking into end range. Anterior direction feels okay. Posterior direction, that's where I'm feeling that direction of resistance. And again, it takes focus. I don't want to go past end range. I want to think about this at the same time that my right hand is going in the posterior direction, following the directional resistance of these digastric muscles.